Alright everybody, sound check, give me a second, changing the screen back again. Alright, we are here. Are we live? Give me a second everybody, I need to quiet the... Give me a second. Alright, are we live? Sound check, sound check. Yes, we are. Alright everybody, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders. This is Mike, the FX boss, broadcasting live on YouTube and Teams, which is the other streaming platform. Happy Tuesday, right? Tuesday? Tomorrow, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow, give me a second everybody. Tomorrow we have... Today is number 4, so tomorrow is day 5. And then on Thursday we start with the Fibonacci's, right? Fibonacci trading, the ABCD rules of the Fibonacci's. Yeah, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Alright everybody, welcome to the Forex Trading Week, day 4. Remember, we are here to implement what we have learned so far into the live market. Okay, and we just finished candles and candlestick formations. Good morning, Consagrado, how are you? Alright everybody, that's the book everybody, so the mind traps, right? And we are currently running Learn How to Make Big Money as a Trader. Initially the title was Learn How to Understand Risk as a Trader, alright? And next month we're going to have the Mike's Lazy Crypto Portfolio course, and so on and so on. Never forget, trading is a learnable skill when you learn in the right way. The goal is to bring you from 0 to a millionaire trader in about 3 years on average. Okay, and never forget, you're going to graduate from this course when number 1, you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number 2, you have a strategy in place. You understand why you win, why you lose. And number 3, you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Please disclaimer, this stream is not trading or investment advice, especially in the Forex Trading Week, where we are trying to implement what we have learned so far into the live markets, everybody. That being said, let's see how the things are going. Alright, so we're going to start with Max. Max, you are winning on Bitcoin still. Bitcoin daily chart. Max, what do you want to do, Max? Do you want to stay in, everybody? See how the market works? We talked about this yesterday, right? We talked about you speculating on the negative side. We talked about you speculating on the positive side. Alright, so now Max, do you want to stay in or do you want to get out? And now we can see the daily chart, right? Or if you go to the 2-hour chart, everybody, there is no right or wrong anyway. But you know, oh, the stop loss was on the break even, right? So alright, do you want to get out, Max? There is no right or wrong. Yeah, you did well yesterday, you didn't enter in another trade. Good morning, Alex, how are you? There is no right or wrong, everybody, makes sense? Max says yes, get out. Alright, congratulations, right? Close position, there you go. Boss, do you teach trade management strategies? Sure, but everybody, here on Teams you have the... Everybody, here you have the FX Boss Strategy Lab. Hello, how are you? You know, talking here, Max and everybody. You are not talking enough, everybody, makes sense? I mean, Andoz is here, Alex is here, Enrique is here. Maxi too, if you want, just type in, you know, oh, I'm looking for trade management strategies, you know. Guys, how do you manage your trades? I mean, and so on and so on. Makes sense, everybody? There is no right or wrong. Next, Alex, you are winning on Euro AUD. What do you want to do? You have 2 positions. Alex Long on the daily consolidation, second trade. Do you want to double down, Euro AUD Alex. By the way, let's see how Heraldo is doing, everybody. Let us see how Heraldo is doing, if Heraldo is trading. Let us see. So no trade so far today, not yet. Alright, not trade, not far so far. Okay, we're going to check later maybe. Stay in, sir. Alright, and we have EuroCAD. Olga, EuroCAD, you are what? Profit loss, give me a second. So EuroCAD, everybody, EuroCAD. Olga, EuroCAD. We're still here. Do you want to change anything, Olga? Do you want to buy? Do you want to sell? Talking about trade management, right, everybody? I'm going to delete this one, delete this from yesterday, delete this one, delete this one. Alright? Trade management daily, everybody. You can get out of a trade. You can get out of a trade if you want. You can double down, enter again and build a position if you want. And number 3, you can do nothing. Alex, do you want to enter again on Euro AUD? Do you want to enter again on Euro AUD? Alex? Do you want another position? Everybody remember, when you add positions, right? A rule from the strategy, alright? Golden nugget. When you add positions, you must have your risk. You must have your risk under control. Alright? Do not overtrade. Okay, everybody? Stay in, sure. Okay, everybody, what does this mean? Euro AUD. So if you enter with, just an example, right? So we have here 2 trades of Alex. Now, just an example, if you have 0.5% or 1%, whatever, if you have 0.5% risk, you know, on this position, and you have 0.5% with this position, example, and if you have 0.5% now, if you want right now, you know, and you know, and then example, the market reverses and stops you out down here where is the stop loss level, then instead of you losing 0.5%, you are going to lose 1.5%. Make sense, everybody? Make sense, everybody? Instead of you losing 0.5% because you add positions but you don't have your risk under control, the risk, that's on you, right? Everybody has a different risk appetite, everybody, the risk, it's on you. So Alex, they want to enter with what? With another, you know, I mean, we're not calculating lots, but not to waste time. Somebody's saying, boss, is it true that you're going to host next year the virtual office event? Sure. Next year we're going to trade together for 6 months. Yeah, I'm thinking, you know, I need to find a platform to host more people. Yeah, Aldo's going to be there, Melissa's going to be there, Douglas is going to be there, sure. Send me an email, don't worry everybody, if you have any questions about anything, send me an email. So Alex, do you want to add a position? In the meantime, Olga said EuroCAD, stay in. Then we have Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand for Olga, you know, is Olga is profitable on Euro New Zealand, everybody. We are here. Olga, do you want to get out of a trade on Euro New Zealand? Do you want to double down? Yes, I want to enter, sir. So look like you cannot type in on YouTube. So Alex, whoops, Alex is going to enter another position. Alright, so we're going to entry, buy market, stop loss, everybody, Euro AUD stop loss 1.75403. Okay, and take profit is going to be at 1.80940. YouTube is not working. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sure why. Okay, Alex, now you have 3 positions, right? 3 positions on... Olga says, Euro New Zealand staying, please. Sure, all good. Alex, do you want to change any of the stop loss levels, or do you want to leave it there? By the way, did you check, guys, the potential news announcements? You know, today it's why 11 and nothing special. Whoa, Canada bank holiday, USD bank holiday. Tomorrow, nothing special. AUD at night, and then Thursday, CPI, nothing special. All right, you know, more or less, you know, quiet weekend, right? So out on this one. Alex, I'm going to wait for you if you want to manage the trade, manage the risk. Okay, everybody. So Olga said on EuroCAD stay in, Euro New Zealand stay in. Then we have Marcus, Euro dollar short. Marcus says Euro dollar short. Let's see Euro dollar. Is Marcus here? Marcus on Teams. Euro dollar. I don't have it. Oh, yes, it is. Marcus weekly. Euro dollar weekly. Yeah, hello Marcus. Do you want to get out of the trade? If you want, do you want to double down, enter again and build a position, or do nothing? Remember everybody, Forex Course 101, you are still an analyst. You are not a trader yet, you're an analyst. And if you want to get out, you should have a technical reason. Make sense, everybody? Technical reason, right? Okay, everybody. See now, NZ, this was yesterday, right? NZD USD. Euro dollar. Shorting the market, there is no right or wrong. Marcus choose, stay in, and the last one, everybody, before we move forward, GBP CAD, Alex, you are losing on GBP CAD, you went long. Do you want to stay in? Do you want to double down? Do you want to get out of the trade? There is no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong, everybody, makes sense? There is no right or wrong on the strategy. Okay, everybody, let's move forward. Today, bring your strategy to the test. Type in the chat, hedge fund trader Olga, hedge fund trader Alex, hedge fund trader Enrique, hedge fund trader Nandozi, Dave, Julius. If you're here, type in the chat, buy or sell, what asset, what pattern, what time frame, where is the stop loss and where is the take profit. Max says, I want to short Bitcoin. Are you sure? Short daily, short on trend, please. Alright, so in the meantime, Max is in and out, in and out. Max is in and out, in and out. Alright, give me a second. So this one should be Max shorting. Okay, submit. Max, I need you. Give me a second. max shorting daily STT. I need a stop loss max. What I mean, pattern it's right. Stop loss above the relevant high, boss. Alright, stop loss above the relevant high. Alright, all good. Yeah, the candle it's not closed yet, right? Alex, GBP cat enter one more time long short. GBP cat entering long. So give me a second. So this is Alex third trade daily consolidation. Alex, why don't you manage your risk? Alex, why don't you manage your risk on Euro AUD? Alex, why aren't you managing your risk? No, I'm not saying right or wrong, everybody, makes sense? I'm just asking a question. In the meantime, Alex said GBP CAD, right, on Teams. Let's go on Teams. Alex says GBP CAD enter one more time long, but it was Olga on GBP CAD? Who was GBP CAD? GBP CAD. Oh, it's Alex. One more time. Alright, so one more time. Entry buy. Stop loss is going to be 1.81768. And the take profit is going to be 1.91256. all right, submit. Alex second trade GBP cat. All right, so who is without take profit? Max, you're without take profit. 1 per 1.5 says not Alex, Max. 1 per 1.5. Right, so 1 per 1.5. Like, I want to bring the stop loss below the previous low on the short-term trend. Oh, GBP cat. All right, so previous low, and now there you go. Okay, so the first stop loss, Alex, is in here, and the second stop loss, Alex, is down to here, right? And Marcus shorting the weekly market wave. Marcus, I need the take profit. Marcus saying 1 per 2, 1 per 2, 1 per 2, 1 per 2, take profit 1 per 2, just graphically, right? If this is, let's see, more or less, you know, remember everybody, this is no trading or investment advice. We are here to learn. We are trying to implement what you have learned so far into the live markets. All right, there you go. 1 per 2. Alex, what about managing the risk on Euro AUD? You have 3 positions, Alex. Okay, everybody, are you following your strategies? Are you building your strategies? There is no right or wrong, don't worry. We have AUD CAD, AUDC, NZD, CHF, Euro AUD also. What do you want to do in Euro AUD? What do you want to do in Euro AUD, Alex? There is no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. Makes sense, everybody? Now, bring the stop below the short-term trend. Exactly. So this is the short-term trend, right, everybody? And this is consolidation. All right. Now, if you enter here and if you enter here, talking about managing the risk, and if you enter here and if you enter here, everybody, are you going to manage your risk in the same way? Meaning, are those two the same? Is a trend the same as the consolidation trade? You have the stop loss in here, and you have the stop loss in here, everybody. Okay, so let's talk about let's talk about the uptrend. You enter in the first trade and you have the stop loss in here, like Schwarzenegger says here. No, exactly. So stop loss number one. What is the difference if you put the stop loss on the previous low in a trend, and what is the difference if you put the stop loss below a low in consolidation? What's the difference? So here, everybody, here I'm going to put the stop. I'm going to enter here the second trade. All right, I'm going to enter here and I'm going to put the stop loss number one to here. Make sense, everybody? So stop loss number one and stop loss number two are most likely also to but down in here it's alright. Okay. On in consolidation, I have my they're in two different sure, but you know, I'm going to have my stop loss number one is here, and the stop loss number two is down to, you know, give me a second. So I'm going to there you go. Right click, background color, there you go. So both stop loss are down below consolidation, you know. Now Alex didn't say put the stop loss to break even. Alex said put the stop loss below the low. Make sense, everybody? So can the market in consolidation stop you out with a small loser and then go back up? And can the short-term trend do the same and then go back up? John is saying, fair enough. John is saying, well, in theory, anything can happen. Sure. Everybody, what's the probability of this happen on in consolidation, and what's the probability this happen in the short-term trend or market wave? Are those two the same, everybody? Type in the chat, brainstorming, are those two the same? Does the short-term trend or the market wave behave in the same way as the consolidation? Or the short-term trending consolidation? Are the two the same? How many of you are studying charts? Alex says no. So what are you going to do? Boss, I don't understand this conversation. The conversation is, everybody, when you are managing your trades, the conversation is when you are managing risk, right? When you are entering, when you enter again and build a position, first time, second time, third time, the conversation is, everybody, should I put my stop loss below the previous low or should I put my stop loss on break even? This is the conversation. Consolidation, you have more risk, exactly. You are correct, Enrique. So we go to AUD, Euro, AUD, Euro, AUD. Do I have it? We go to Euro, AUD, right? And now the stop loss is... I'm not sure. I mean, should I have? Give me a second. Euro, AUD, stop loss. It's all the same, right? So if I put the stop loss down to here, and if the market goes against me, you know, I'm still going to have a losing trade, right? Yes, but you're going to lose less. That's true. That's true. You're going to lose less, sure. Well, there is no right or wrong. Sometimes it's better to do nothing. Agreed? Makes sense, everybody? In the advanced course, you are going to learn that there is no perfect solution to trading. Makes sense? Sometimes the market is going to stop you out and is going to go back up and you need to enter again and you didn't enter. Make sense, everybody? Example. What stop loss is better has nothing to do with managing risk. Don't confuse the two. Everybody. Managing risk has nothing to do with the probability of you being stopped out. Those two look like similar, but are quite different. Make sense? Are you managing risk or are you... There is no right or wrong. Boss, but I don't want my stop loss to be hit. Well, then leave it there. Make sense, everybody? There is no right or wrong. If the market goes, let's talk about Euro AUD of Alex. If the market starts to go down and down and down to here, then all the three positions are going to be negative. Agreed? So you're increasing the risk, yes? It doesn't matter if you're going to be stopped out less. The matter of the fact is that you've increased the risk. Sure, somebody, you know, I mean, not somebody, but Mark was saying, well, but the market can stop me out on my entry and go back up. Exactly. But I don't want this to happen. Well, this is going to happen. Make sense, everybody? That's why I'm trying to explain to you that this pattern, like the trend or the market wave, market structure, you know, building a position inside a trend is not the same compared to build a position inside the consolidation. Those two are not the same. Make sense, everybody? That's on you how to manage risk. I cannot tell you what to do. Make sense, everybody? The concept says when you are building positions, you must eliminate risk from the previous position. That's the concept. Make sense, everybody? The concept says higher highs, higher lows, I mean extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, you know. The concept says, if this is your first trade, whoops, the concept says if this is your first trade, then stop loss goes down to here, and if the market makes a new high and a new low in here, then you would enter your second trade in here, example, and you would put the stop loss to break even down to here. Make sense, everybody? This is the concept. So if the market stops you out, right? Extension, retracement, you're entering here. If the market goes down and stops you out, you have your risk under control. You are going to lose 0.5% only or 1% only. Make sense? So basically, exactly. So Marcus, you got it. So basically, Alex entered too soon into a new position. Exactly. Can you see, everybody, how you can manage risk when you enter correctly? Now, fair enough, we are only the time with the class, right? But if you enter here end of retracement, and if you enter here an end of retracement, you know, you have enough space to manage the risk. You know, if you have multiple entries during the same, candle or two, where there are no swings in between, there is no retracement, extension, retracement, how can you manage risk effectively in here? Exactly, you can't, right? No, I'm not saying Alex is wrong. You don't get this conversation, everybody. I'm not saying Alex is wrong. But how can you manage your risk effectively, you know, if you just enter one candle and another candle? There is no right or wrong. So if I'm Alex and I put my stop loss down to this low, automatically this trade, it's not anymore a consolidation trade. Does this make sense? This trade now, it's an uptrend trade inside consolidation. Make sense, everybody? Anything can happen, fair enough. Boss, give us a solution. Well, a technique would be, if I'm on the, what is this one, Euro AUD daily consolidation, right? One technique would be, so we are already on the 4-hour chart. There are no swings yet, you know. See, Alex entered 3 times in the same candle on the daily, right? If you would be on the 4-hour chart, example, the way to go would be go on the 30-minute chart and find swings. Give me a second, everybody. Come on, J4X, it's not Friday yet. Can you see here, everybody? This is the 30-minute chart, right? So swings, example, extension, not a high, or I mean extension, retracement, not a high, and extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension. Can you see it, maybe, everybody? Alex, I cannot tell you what to do. What do you want to do? Do you want to leave it there? Do you want to put the stop loss to the low on the daily? What do you want to do? And in the meantime, everybody, type in the chat, buy or sell, what pattern, what asset, what time frame, where is the stop loss, where is the take profit. We are trying to implement what we have learned so far into the live markets. Marcus, GBP USD short the daily. GBP USD. Give me a second. I'm going to clone chart. GBP USD, GBP USD. Shorting the daily. Wow. Alright, all good. What about the candle? We talked about candles, everybody. You know. I mean, yeah, okay, I can see it what you see. So maybe, just maybe, right? Maybe, just maybe, here is past resistance, right? Or the pivot point. Are you sure, Marcus, you want to enter right now on the daily? The 4-hour trend, I mean, yeah, we crowned, but, you know, left tip, center tip, you know, the 4-hour trend might be still up. Enrique learned trend lines yesterday, right, Enrique? You know, we've learned trend lines yesterday, so. Yeah, but it's moving up, right? Are you sure, Marcus? I'm going to do what you tell me to do. Daily chart, shorting the daily chart. Candles, everybody, you are learning candles. Marcus, do you have a bearish candlestick formation before you enter into the market? And Olga is going against you. Olga wants to buy the 4-hour chart. Four-hour short on trend. Olga, the 4-hour short on trend is down, not up. Olga, the short on trend is down. Can you see, everybody? Yeah, Filazão. Alex, I will bring the stop loss to the 30-minute chart. Everybody, let's help Olga. Is GBP USD 4-hour chart trend is down or up? GBP USD. Let's help Olga out, everybody. I'm listening here and working very good. Give it a second. Come on, JForex. Come on, come on, come on. Not working, so I need to do it like this again and close JForex 4 and start again JForex 4 to have the correct charts. Hedge fund trader Enrique, hedge fund trader Alex, check your GBP USD 4-hour chart and tell me, are we in an uptrend or are we in a downtrend? Because Olga wants to buy the short-term trend. Give me a second. GBP USD. Give it a second, everybody. It's loading. Daily, 4-hour, 4-hour. All right, so let us see. Come on, like this, and I cannot see, so we're going to go to the 8-hour chart. I want to see the 8-hour because the 4-hour apply. All right, let's go to the 8-hour maybe to have a better visual. You know. Olga, Alex says 4 hour time frame, the short trend is down. I believe it too. 4 hour chart, everybody. You can use trend lines, everybody. We've learned trend lines. You know, uptrend line was broken, right? Market making lower lows over highs. Olga, you can still buy if you want. Okay. So far, 4 hour chart, it's extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, and give me a second. If I'm not mistaken, extension, retracement, down to here, right? Relevant highs and lows. Is this a higher high? Higher high? Yes, I believe it is. And this is a lower high. You know, new extension, new retracement, down, 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 down to here. Olga, you're buying a retracement if you want. There is no right or wrong. This is not a strategy, everybody. I'm not sure why do I have GBP USD. Oh, this was the daily. Yeah. And down to here. I'm not sure why I do have. Maybe from the class. Yes, it's from the class, right? Out, 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 out. Class. Out, out. Olga, what do you want to do? Still want to buy? Everybody, we have 5 more minutes. Type in the chat what do you want to do. Okay, so Olga's not responding. Maybe I'm going to buy it, right? Olga wants to buy. GBP USD entry, buy, stop loss. Stop loss is at. Yes, do you still want to buy, Olga? The retracement? You can do a retracement trade, everybody. There is no right or wrong. Make sense? You can do a retracement trade. Why not? What do you want to do? Did I short it? Who was saying to short? Marcus, GBP USD short. Alright, so I'm going to force short, everybody. I'm going to short. Marcus wants to short. Okay, I'm going to go to the daily because we're almost out of time. Marcus wants to short even though the candle it's not right. Marcus, are you sure? Okay, Olga, where do you want to put the stop loss and take profit? I'm going to buy in the meantime, everybody. I mean sell. This is going to be Marcus shorting. Marcus short daily STT. Marcus, I need the stop loss. And then Olga is going to buy, right? Olga is going to buy. Olga did the stop loss and I take profit. So this is Olga going against Marcus. So Olga buying 4 hour retracement. All right. Daily lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Short and trend. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Stop loss on the previous relevant low, boss. Alright, I mean high. Give me a second. This is Marcus. There you go. Olga, what is your stop loss? Yeah, I need to go to the 15-minute to. Those two are too stop loss. I'm going to bring it down to here. Just graphically, right? So 4-hour chart. Submit orders. 130, Olga says 13 GBP USD, GBP USD. Whoops, GBP USD. GBP USD long, so stop loss would be, well, it's more or less right, 1.30. Okay, it's all right, good. Then take profit 1 to 1.5. Not possible, Olga. Everybody, not possible, right? I mean, not possible in theory. Everything is possible. If you go 1 to 1.5, what's the probability of this trade being a successful trade? Everybody, we've learned all of this, right? Retracement trade, to pass to resistance, and then the market goes into the what it's called the no trade zone. Everybody, the money on the retracement rate is made from here to here. The market comes to pass to resistance, you should get out. No, it's not a rule, it's a concept. Makes sense? Technical analysis, you are an analyst first, you're not a trader yet. Would this make sense, everybody? Yes, too much? Olga says, I see. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to get out, everybody? You just made a mistake on a risk-reward ratio. What do you want to do? Do you want to close the trade? Do you want to leave it open? There is no right or wrong. Hedge fund trader, Olga, what do you want to do? Next year we're going to... Risk reward is no good, says Alex. Sure. Everybody... Close the... Wow, congratulations, Olga. You close the trade. Alright. Close position. Close. There you go. Plus to Olga, everybody. Enrique is typing, boss, remember me if you can. Doesn't make any sense. Agreed. Give it a second. No, not me, Enrique. Ask other traders. This is not my job to remember how to get consolidation. You have other traders to ask these questions, everybody. Trade times that happens what? 3. Ask Romildo, ask Geraldo. Everybody, don't me Forex Course 101 questions. Make sense, everybody? I'm talking to Enrique because Enrique is an advanced trader. Don't ask me Forex Course, But you can ask other traders. Not me, Enrique. Are we clear? It's like Alex, oh boss, explain to me again how to choose trend lines. No. You have teams, ask other people. Exactly. You should have learned so far this, everybody. Those questions, even though it's a question, are not acceptable anymore. Make sense? Alright, everybody? I'm not talking to beginner traders, don't worry. Beginners, you can ask all the questions you want and you can ask it to me. But once you're 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, oh, explain to me again, remember me. No, I'm not selling you a course, I'm looking for traders. Enrique, first warning for you. Everybody in an institution, you cannot do this, makes sense. The manager would freak out like, what is this guy doing here? I mean, all right, everybody. No, I'm not arrogant. This is how an institution would approach you. Makes sense, everybody? If you are supposed to grow, you are supposed to grow. You cannot go back to first grade. I mean, they would tell you, what are you doing here? I mean, it's real, you know? Make sense? Alright, everybody, see you back tomorrow with another day of Forex Trading Week. And then on Thursday, we start with the Fibonacci. Until tomorrow, study the chart as a boss. Never forget you're the boss of your own account. See you tomorrow. This is the